Today we're going to look at NECA's Universal Monsters Ultimate The Mummy, black and white variant. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look at NECA's The Mummy. We previously opened the color variant. Now this is the black and white variant. So I'm not thinking there's going to be a whole lot of difference between the two, but we will compare them and see if everything is exactly the same other than the color. And even the color is not going to be that much different. So this is based off the 1932 Universal Monsters movie. So the Mummy's only in this for about 30 seconds. So Boris Karloff does not have to wear these wraps the whole movie, but he does play Ardith Bey. Now Ardith Bey is the Mummy's other personality he takes on to try to get his princess resurrected and bring her back into the world with him. Let's take a look at the package. So this is an alternate package. Now it's only black and white, and that's the only thing that's changed between our color version and this one. There's nothing else to it. There's no different accessories. There's no alternate heads. It is just has a different paint application. But the big difference is what makes you want to get it more than anything is the fact that it has this alternate packaging. And this is absolutely beautiful. It is an alternate poster art, I'm pretty sure, from back in 1932. But I really like it. I love how it's high gloss on the Mummy's face and then on this writing. And the rest of it, the background, that orange and red and the black you see down here is a flat paint. So really cool. But yeah, great box art. And we will compare it with the color version. On this side, you get a picture of the Mummy. It says Mummy there, Universal Monsters, NECA Real Toys. And then on the other side, it's the same stuff except a different picture of our Mummy, different pose, I guess. Top, the Mummy, NECA, choking hazard, 17 years of age and up. In the back, we get some different positions of our action figure. And on the bottom, we get the makers of our action figure. Let's go ahead and get him cut out. Now, I got him. I wasn't going to get this guy until Big Bad Toy Store put him on a flash sale one day. I just happened to get on Big Bad Toy Store, was looking around, and what do I find? The Mummy, and I think it was $15 off or something. So the black and white version of the Mummy was only like $22 or $23. So I said, well, that's made my mind up. Big Bad Toy Store has made my mind up for me. I am going to get it, and I got two of them, mint on card, and of course this one, which I am opening. But that's how I got to get this one. Like I said, I was on the fence about it. The post, the box, the packaging was the main thing that made me want to get it. Not so much the action figure, because I don't think there's going to be much different. But we'll take a look when we get it out of here. There it is, empty box there. And here is the Mummy in his plastic coffin. Looks real good. I love it. Can't go wrong with it. Now here is our photo opportunity, our tray or background. So you can put that up there, and I want to say it might be the same as our color version, just black and white. So we'll take our cap off here. Oh, one of our wrappings come off with it. Take our accessory cap off, and that's what we have first is the wrappings, just like on our color. Extra wrappings to hang off your Mummy. Next, we're going to have two left hands. So these are two different left hands. They're pretty similar, but a little different. This one's fingers are a little more up on that one, but two left hands there. Then we get a right hand splayed out. Let's see, and then we are going to get, just like we did on our color version again, take the cap off. It is the chest, our big treasure chest, that the scroll was kept in, that let Isis bring Osiris back to life, and then again bring our mummy to life, and then bring our princess to life. So that's what that is. So you read that aloud and you're around a mummy, you're going to bring it back to life. And that's what happens in the movie. All right, then we get our alternate head. So our first head is going to be it's a straight face, but he has his eyes open. Eyes are open. You can barely tell, but they are. But yeah, just a serious face by the mummy. Our next accessory, though, is going to be our opened mouth mummy. Eyes open, so giving out a moan. So there's two extra heads, and that's it for accessories. So we'll get our mummy cut out here. All right, he is cut out, so we'll grab his toe here, pull him up. And the mummy has been resurrected. There he is, empty case there. And check this out. He is awesome. Articulation. Look how well he looks down and look how well he looks up. I wish all our guys could do that. Left, right, all the way around. Easily pops off there, but not too easy. It's not going to fall off. Shoulders all the way around. He has the single butterfly shoulder in there. He has double jointed elbows. Big time double jointed elbows. And he does have the Nolan Ryan. Now this is a little bit different. This is a cut where one of our joints are. So it's kind of an upper arm cut and a joint at the same time. It's hard to explain. We get a hand up and back. We get ab crunch, hula hoop waist, big giant splits, big giant straddles. Our hip rotates in and out. We get a knee that gets into a 90-degree angle, and that knee will move in and out. And then we have ankle rockers, pretty darn good ankle rockers there. And then you better believe Boris Karloff always could dance. Do, 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 do. He's a pirouette with the best of it. But that's it on articulation. Let's check him out now. I love it. I absolutely love it. Now this head right here is closed. His eyes are closed. His mouth is closed. So this is like when they first take the lid off of the sarcophagus. This is what he looks like. And then when that young archaeologist starts reading what's in this chest, that scroll, that brings him back to life. And that's when his eyes open, like on this head right here. So pretty much the same, except eyes are open, eyes are closed. Now in the movie, in the mummy, the original mummy, he never even opens his mouth like that. They give us this, which I appreciate because it is awesome. We all want to do things with our action figures that make them a little different, and that's okay. Even though it wasn't in the movie, it's still okay. I'm not going to complain. Yeah, we can get the cross on the hands really nice right there if you want to pose him like that. So much, this double jointed, it brings so much more posability to this guy. And the wrappings look great. Now let's get we'll go ahead and put that open head on there, or open eyes. Here he is, got his eyes just barely open. I'll get some close-ups of this, but it's hard to tell, but his eyes are open. And then we can hang our wraps off of him. Now these wraps just kind of throw him right on his wrist, on his upper arm. I guess you could put it on his leg if you wanted. But how about that? It just brings a little more life to your action figure. You can turn it around, and like I said, it just hangs there. Nothing special about it. However you want, you can do it around the leg because he's walking out of that room after he comes to life and takes the scroll, and that's all you see is the wrappings. They show the wrappings just kind of scooting out the door, and then that young archaeologist, that's when he loses his mind and goes crazy. But I love it. I absolutely love it. Let's see. We will go ahead and take this head off. We'll do the open mouth head here, or that's the wrong one. Open mouth head right here. And I've got him eyes closed, so I might go with this. I got my color when eyes closed, mouth closed, so I might display this guy with his mouth open just to have a little bit more difference there. So that's looks awesome. Now we'll go with our scrolls. It does have some hieroglyphics and some drawings on there, so we'll try to get a picture of that. But yeah, pretty nice box here. It's just nothing special about it, but pretty awesome. And they didn't have to do that. I'm happy that they gave us this piece of paper right here, rolled up scroll. Kind of wish it was tied around, had a little tie around it or something. But I can't complain too much. Now let's go ahead and get our mummy down. So here is our colored mummy. And there is a little bit of difference on this. Let's go ahead and take this head off, and we'll put the eyes closed head on so we can match that one. So everything should be exactly the same. We'll go ahead and take these wraps off. Let's see. Absolutely the same. Absolutely the same, other than that paint. But I absolutely love that. Check that out. So not a lot of difference. Like I said, I may not have got this one if it wasn't for Big Bad Toy Store and that flash sale they had. But it looks amazing. You definitely can see more detail on these wrappings and whatnot on this colored version than you can the black and white. But just fun, just absolutely fun. So there he is. Now let's take a look. Come on, Mr. Mummy. Come on, Boris. There we go. We'll take a look at we'll compare the packaging. So here is the color packaging. And I mean, great poster art. It's just like the poster I have hanging on my wall there. I mean, a beautiful. I would say I like this one better. We'll get this one out, but yeah. I mean, that almost makes it worth getting this black and white one. There's so much difference. It's genius for NECA to do that. They could have easily just made this package and just said black and white version on it. But they didn't. They changed the entire package. And it looks so good. So good. I love these. You can pose them next to each other, separate. It don't matter. I mean, you can do whatever you want to do with them. But I love this package. Now, let's take a look in here. And it is the same backdrop. I can see it in here. Other than this one is in color. So we'll put this back up there. Now I do have, which I opened on the channel, this accessory set, the Mummy accessory set. And, I mean, he's going to look, he don't look bad because he's not much different than that Mummy, but the color one looks really good. There is not a black and white accessory set, so if you have the black and white Mummy and you put him with this accessory set, it's going to be perfectly fine. This one's going to look a little better because, like I said, the detail shows up, but it's perfectly fine. It will go perfect with this colored sarcophagus. But that's going to be it for Boris Karloff, for NECA, for the black and white Ultimate Mummy. Until next time, oh yeah.